Welcome to the video. Before we begin, if not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload. Comment your little heart out. And most of all, please enjoy. Now back to the video. High school can be a weird and wonderful time. You feel alone while surrounded by people. Your body's doing weird stuff. Everyone around you is doing weird stuff. It's a horror show, a wasteland of isolation and alienation while being expected to learn shit. And you know why they say these are the best years of your life? Because it's all downhill from here. The only thing missing? Aliens. This is the faculty. Robert Patrick as Coach Willis.
So get the fuck off my team!
And he should not be working with children. I wasn't a jock in high school. Big shock, right? So I can't attest to the accuracy of such abuse. This bench looks like John Connor.
Yeah? What?
I'd like to talk to you about your car warranty.
School budget is barely enough to buy vodka for the teacher's lounge.
There's just no money for a musical this year.
And no dancing. We're gonna footloose up this bitch. Later that night, Principal Drake, played by Baby Newirth, returns for her keys.
Shit, I forgot my keys. I have to go back.
At least she remembers here and not all the way at her car.
Have you seen this boy?
The coach gets creepy, stalky, and a little stabby. Total fire hazard. Piper Laurie as Miss Olsen.
I always wanted to do that.
Elijah Wood as Good Boy Casey. Clay Duvall as Stokely. What an unpleasant place. Jordana Brewster as Delilah. Sean Hatosi as Stan. R.I.P. Frodo's balls. God, it's brutal out there. Laura Harris as ultra good girl Mary Beth Louise Hutchinson, the new girl in need of friends. There is so much going on here. Fake IDs and Vax cards are a booming business.
Doesn't even look like me. Does that look like me?
Well, I didn't have your mugshot handy. Josh Hartnett as Zeke, bad boy drug dealer. Zeke is selling homemade narcotics that he stores in Bic pens. You think they come in fatties? You can always spot the addicts by their blue nostrils. The teachers are also a miserable bunch. The nurse, Rosa, played by Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek? Well, she's sick.
I'm saving my sick days for when I feel better.
Jon Stewart as disgruntled Mr. Furlong, and Famke Janssen as mousy Miss Burke. Even with this bunch, it's still easy to spot when someone is acting strangely. He usually drinks straight whiskey before noon. But forget what you know, the drug dealer is a smart, sensitive soul. He even makes the teacher sploosh. Stan's quitting the football team because he wants to succeed at more than throwing a ball around. His girlfriend Delilah is a bitch about it because girls like her are supposed to date football players.
The accepted social order is head cheerleader, state star quarterbacks.
I don't make the rules, kids. God, it's brutal in here. My high school was just like this.
Only through conformity among the masses.
It's a wonder I can think at all. And the Breakfast Club called they'd like their tropes back. What? It's really like this now? It is hard to make friends in a war zone.
What's your name? Why do you want to know my name?
Well, it's not for a list I'm making, I assure you. You know, I don't think I hate this character enough.
I hope you're not a violent lesbian like a newfound friend here.
Ah, there it is. Perfect hatred. Casey finds something weird in the grass.
Have you seen this boy?
Casey brings the weird thing to Mr. Furlong. It's a type of sea creature, which is interesting since they're nowhere near the beach. Splashing water seems foolish. Damn it, haven't these people ever seen Gremlins? Our budget didn't have room for the lobsters, so we have the spare tank just sitting around. But water makes things happen. It also makes the teacher lose his damn mind. Why would you touch that? What would you learn from that? See, a little water and it splits in two. It's Gremlins all over again. Careful, he bite.
I'm a piranha.
Oh, I can't wait till you're big enough to grill. Stan quits the football team, and the coach takes it better than expected, honestly.
Stan will miss you. I'm not gonna stand in the way of the human condition.
Can you go back to being mad, please?
You do what you have to do.
Jeez, is everyone here an asshole? God, it's brutal in there. Stan is somehow still sweaty despite not playing football today. Teenage boys are just gross, very oily and oozy. I used to be one, I should know. Looks like someone is about to get lucky.
Drop that soap.
Ugh.
They want everyone.
He's a teenage boy, so I bet he still got chubbed. Ow! Pay attention while we sweep this under the rug.
You understand?
Are you listening? Don't make me drama zoom.
Casey?
Yeah.
Don't make me do that again. Ah, that's good for the jock itch. The drug dealer also sells porn. He's got an entire 7-Eleven in his trunk. Got any scratchers? Suddenly, water's in high demand. With all these drug pens, no wonder everyone's got cotton mouth.
We can't go in here.
Come on, Casey, you're with me. Be brave.
Why do high school reporters think they're Lois Lane? While looking for liquor bottles in the teacher's lounge, they witness Coach roughing up the nurse. Don't look now, but I think she's into it. All of it. Hot. God, it is brutal up in this piece. Wanna play 7 minutes in hell? Telling the principal isn't gonna do anything except get you in trouble with the folks. The cover-up is very comprehensive.
Case, what's gotten into you? What do you want, son?
Not on drugs.
Then explain this. But the teachers make sure he won't snitch. We'd like to talk to you about your car warranty. They don't know who to trust, just like high school. And the teachers are really acting different.
Everyone take out a piece of paper and write down the name of every living member of your family.
I want to know everyone's thetan levels and describe what you want for Christmas. We did COVID testing before it was cool. Yay, prostate exam. Ouch. It's not just teachers who believe in hydration.
Dude, we need some scat.
Hey, back off, criminal. The mousy teacher is now a spicy babe. Can I stay after school? I've been bad. The next day, the kids come to the conclusion that the teachers are being controlled by aliens.
What's going on here?
Casey here, he thinks you're an alien.
And Mr. Furlong does not like the A word.
If you kindly take your seats, this will be over quite quickly.
He tries to infect him, which feels wrong since they're all minors. The girls have to dodge more fingers than prom night. Zeke injects his ballpoint drug right into Furlong's eyeball. School's out forever. And here's your moment of zen. It looks like it's more than teachers now. I can't tell if they're drinking bottled water because they're infected or they're just being trendy.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here.
I usually left school just as fast, and I wasn't even in a car. The roads are blocked, so there's no leaving town. Instead, they hide out at Zeke's place. Do we have enough people for Spin the Bottle? And this is where the brain-killing magic happens. Zeke is a smart science nerd / drug peddler, so he's got a full lab, microscope, lab animals.
Science, taking the mystery out of alien invaders, ensuring a safe tomorrow. For you.
Testing a theory or just being dicks, they infect a laboratory mouse with the alien parasite.
I'm fine. Got any pizza? What are you doing? No, please don't.
Look who paid attention in class after all. They put this all together that the aliens need water and can be killed by his drugs.
Drugs are bad.
But they have another problem. Since the aliens can infect anybody, any one of them could be infected. So everyone has to take the drug to prove they are uninfected and, cool.
Easy boy.
Oh, I have to get back to the Shire.
The peer pressure is real. Delilah is infected, but Casey can't bring himself to shoot a hottie. She destroys the lab and most of the drugs. So much for the weekend. They figure out there is a queen somehow, and killing the queen will stop them all somehow. Okay, they're operating on vampire rules. Friday night football is where the aliens spread out to the visiting team. Obviously, the principal is the alien queen.
We know who you are.
We really need to talk about Frodo.
Sniff this.
Why? Was that in your butt? What is this? She just said no. What do we do now?
You want drugs?
Yeah, kinda. This is for Frasier! Marybeth goes a little crazy with the drug, but this is the queen, so they should be good, right? Right? Stan's gonna go check things out. But first, something to make it tough to run.
Have you seen this boy?
Another one bites the dust.
It is so much better. There's no fear or pain.
Sign me up! Zeke has more drugs in his car, which is outside among the aliens.
One of us is a decoy.
Get the nerd! For a nerd, he's really athletic. Zeke finds his last stash, and look who's suddenly cool.
I had my heart set on something cherry flavored.
Wait, that's illegal. Zeke takes her for a ride, and not the fun kind. Oh, you gotta be effing kidding. Well, it's down to these two. Well, one. I found the queen. Mary Beth returns to her human form to save a few bucks on the budget. It's a game of tentacled cat and mouse.
Do you like what you see?
Yes!
Maybe I could give you a taste of my world. A world without anger, without fear, without attitude.
Damn it, stop making Hive Mind Paradise sound so good.
Fine.
Yeah, resistance is futile. We had this type of motorized folding bleachers in my high school, and they always terrified me. I always pictured something like this happening, not to an alien monster, but I would always imagine my ass getting stuck back there. Just say yes. Mutual kill shot, Casey is infected as the drugs get to work on the queen. But the queen dies, Frodo is okay, and everyone is freed from the alien parasites. Wow, these are vampire rules. 1 month later, everything is back to normal. I mean, almost everything. Things are still more normal than they should be. I get why a simple possession can be reversed, but how the hell did she survive this? I mean, really? She lost her damn head, and the alien was enough to repair the damage, bring her back to life, and when the alien leaves, she's fine. Why aren't we making friends with these aliens? Stokely is no longer a goth, Stan's not a football player, Zeke is now on the team, and you know this team is high AF. Delilah is suddenly a nice person who's dating Casey, who's now a local hero. Okay, fine, we don't even get a lame sequel-baiting tease. And that was The Faculty. Paradise versus teenage angst. Isolation and cliques in high school are hurtful opposites to the pleasant unity promised by the creatures. The entire environment is exaggeratedly hostile at first, which makes the takeover that much more apparent. I bet more than a few kids jumped at the chance for hive-minded paradise. The leads are a nice mix of trope characters with some typical traits swapped around. The drug dealer is the brains. The nerd kid is a badass. The jock wants to be loved for his mind. The sweet country gal is a raving sex beast. Toxic jocks, mean girls, gothy loners, this school has it all. And when the aliens take over, things actually start to calm down. Maybe they're onto something. This school is hilariously melodramatic in a way only Hollywood knows how to represent teenagers. Everyone is good looking, at least for Hollywood standards. Everyone is bright, clever, brave, things unrealistic enough to stick out. I can't really sin the movie, since this is a movie trope in itself. Still, Mr. Rodriguez did switch a few things up. Some of the visual effects are pretty clever, and some just don't age very well. Picture Invasion of the Body Snatchers plus Clueless with a touch of The Thing. I've always admired director Robert Rodriguez. This guy knows how to make a movie with minimal bullshit. If you ever want to get into filmmaking, one of the first books I recommend you should read is Rebel Without a Crew. It's very eye-opening. I can't say every single thing he's done is gold, but his choices always come from a place of style or design and not incompetence. Plus, you cannot sin this. Don't even try. It's got a quick pace, so I was never bored. Robert Rodriguez has a way of injecting energy into the smallest scene. And drugs will save us all.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
It was interesting casting so many name actors in relatively small but vital parts. I think a lot of them don't have more than 5 minutes of screen time. The aliens can apparently repair a severed spinal column, but fingers? Too much to ask. Such a happy ending slims down the weight of everything that's happened. The Faculty is 3.5 Bs. It's a lot of fun, despite having a few enormous leaps in logic. I cannot let this go. How did she survive this? Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, the bell. You know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!